Hey, yo, so to all my subscribers, and a special shout out to everybody else passing through. YouTube, what's good? All right, so check this out. Um, I just came across this article, right? I want to do something kind of fun. So over the next few days, the next 7 days, my goal is to put out 50 videos, right? But by this time next week, I'm going to say by Friday next week, I want to have 50 new videos. Here's what I'm trying to do. I came across this article. So several times a day, I have certain sites that I go to for like news updates, for different articles that I read about different health shit, different studies or relationship shit, just because I'm weird and that's the type of stuff that I'm into. So I came across this article immediately. I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be kind of fun. I want to bring this to my platform and share it with all my subscribers and potentially all the new subscribers and viewership and whatever else. So what I'm going to do is this article, it's called 50 Secrets It's Okay to Keep from Your Partner. So immediately when I saw the title for this article, I was like, okay, here goes the bullshit. Because I'm a person who's all about transparency, honesty. I don't play the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Tell people how you feel, exactly what it is, no matter what the consequences are, because life is fucked up enough. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna live my life biting my tongue, keeping shit from people. Good, bad, or indifferent, like it or love it, respect me or don't respect me, I'm gonna tell you exactly what the fuck's on my mind. That's just the kind of person I am. So when I saw this, immediately I was like, let's see what they're talking about. And I'm gonna go through, there's 50 things. This is 50 secrets it's okay to keep from your partner. I'm gonna go through each one of these things and I'm gonna do a video about each of the 50 of these supposed secrets that it's okay to keep from your partner. And in each of the videos, each point I'm gonna say whether I agree or disagree, and then go into why or why not and whatever. Now, this is the interesting part too. I don't know what 49 of these things are. I only know what the first one I read is, because that's the one that I'm going to do a video on it right now. So I'm not going to read ahead to all the 50. I'm only going to read each one of these 50 things as I'm ready to do the next thing. The first thing in this article, this 50 secrets it's okay to keep from your partner. The first thing is you. So, first of all, I'm going to read the intro here to this article. It says, do you tell your significant other everything? While a high level of honesty and openness is healthy in a committed relationship, there are times when keeping something to yourself can actually be kinder, smarter, or better for everyone. Read on for the secrets. It's just fine not to share with your partner. So, the first thing, and this is the only one that I've read so far, and this is the one that we're going to be talking about, and I'm going to keep these limited to like, uh, hopefully, no more than 15 minutes, but I'm really going to try and keep it under 10. Obviously, this first video is going to be a little longer than the others, I hope, because I'm introing what it is I'm going to be doing for the next 50 videos. So it says the first one is you don't like their family. And then it says, and you don't have to, but unless your partner is also estranged from them, it is in your best interest to keep your opinions to yourself on this one. If you're hoping this relationship will last, it's a good idea to try to find some common ground with their family if you can. Hold on. That's bullshit. I 100% do not agree with this first one here at all. Like, I talk about this often with people over the years, very often actually. This is actually a major touch point in some of my closest friends' um, issues with their partners. You talk about getting into a long-term relationship, you talk about having children with someone, you talk about living with someone, and potentially marriage. Any relationship that is serious, committed relationship that you get involved in, you're also getting involved with that person's family, because every family function and major holiday, uh, you're going to be involved with and interact with each other's families. That's just a natural part of any long-term committed relationship. That's fine. Got no issue with that. Heard you. it's very common for partners not to get along fully with their significant other's family. I mean, that's just a common thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, that shit. It's like it goes with relationships. You know, you have a partner, significant other. There's probably going to be someone in their family that either you don't like or they don't like you. Is what it is. If there are, this is my opinion, when you start a family with someone, you have kids with someone, you get married to someone, you decide to move in with someone, the family that you create, I have been saying this for years, the family that you create has to at that point take precedence over the family that you were born into. Anybody who doesn't agree with that, they're not in the type of relationship that I'm talking about. Either marriage or you having children with another person. At that point, you have now created a family with someone. And the family that you create, I'll say this shit again, I'll say it 100 times if I need to. The family that you create has to take precedence over the family that you were born into. Because a lot of family members, whether it be parents, siblings, what have you, but especially parents, unfortunately, don't know their boundaries. And it's fine because it's a natural inclination for someone, to, you know, get involved with the family member's relationship as far as maybe wanting to know what's going on. If there's a spat or disagreement, they want to give their opinions. And there's nothing wrong with that, even if it's unsolicited. But if you have an issue, if your partner has an issue with certain things and they're reasonable things, and if you yourself know you have an issue with certain things, but you just don't want to say anything just because it's your family, that's not okay. You have to set boundaries. You have to set the tone. Just like I always say, you have to set the boundaries for a potential partner when you get into a relationship. You also have to set the boundaries for the family members that you have on your side because they're going to, in a lot of ways, determine or play a part in whether or not your, uh, like how that relationship is going to get off the ground. They will. Like that's just the sad truth about it. Your family, the people you have closest to you, the people that you uh you know that you call family, your loved ones, when you get into a relationship, opinions are going to be formed. The first time they meet your partner, they're going to have opinions. The first time, you know, there's a real test in the relationship, their true colors about how they feel about that person is going to show through. And that's all fine. But there has to be a clear understanding. I mean, there are certain people, this is why I say these things have to be talked about, because there are certain people who don't want to date a person if their family is not okay with them. There are certain people who are just that much into family that the opinions of their family, parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, whatever, whoever is their core support group and system, that's alive and present in their lives. Some people don't want to rock that boat. Some people really feel like if my family don't fuck with you, I probably shouldn't be. So if you don't like someone's family, that could be a big touch point for someone. Like it really can. So if you have a partner, I would think you would want to let them know, because maybe for them that's a deal breaker, or maybe there's something that can be done about it. A lot of people, and this is becoming increasingly real to me as well, a lot of people in their relationships suffer in silence. A lot of people have issues with things that can easily be fixed. And this, I guess, is probably going to be the problem with the majority of the things on this list, although I haven't seen the other 49 things. But a lot of people suffer in silence and make assumptions and think that by keeping certain things to themselves, they're saving arguments, they're saving feelings being hurt. Say what the fuck you feel, because one, not only are the good moments in life, the enjoyable moments in life, too fleeting, and not only do they go by too quick, but it's too stressful to keep shit to yourself that bothers you. That's why I make it a point not to live my life like that. If I don't fuck with your brother, I'm gonna tell you. If I don't fuck with your sister, I'm gonna tell you. Now I'm the kind of person that if I'm saying that, it's for a reason, but I'm not about to keep that shit to myself. I don't give a fuck if you have a sister or brother and they're your best friend on the face of this earth. I don't like them. I'm letting you know about it, and you just got to decide what you want to do from that point. And then I say this too. I typically, me personally, try to make it, and I recommend this as well. I try to make it a policy to not meet family members until you've decided and figured out first what your intentions are with that partner, or how, you know what I'm saying? Like what exactly how serious you plan on being with that partner. Because at least at that point, it gives you yourself and that partner a chance to figure out, what that footing in that relationship is. So if you're the partner coming to me telling me you don't like my family for whatever reason, I need to at least be at a place with you where I could say, okay, I should be taking this person's opinion seriously. If it's just been, you know what I'm saying, 2 months and there's nothing really going on, I don't really give a fuck what you think one way or another. You see what I'm saying? But if it's been 6 months and I don't know, maybe you're pregnant or where we have plans of moving in together, whatever. Once you know what the intentions are, what the intent is, and what the direction of that relationship is going to be, then it becomes more of an obligation to take that person's opinions and thoughts about different things serious. Um, so yeah, nah, I don't agree. I don't agree that you should keep this. If you don't like your partner's family, please don't keep that shit from them. Please don't, because you're just one, you're cutting years off of your life, because every single time, if you guys do end up, if you are in a long-term committed relationship, or if that's the direction you see it going in, every single Christmas, holiday, Thanksgiving, family function, whatever, that you have to be around them, it's not going to be enjoyable for you. And what's going to end up happening is at a certain point, you may start making excuses for why you can't make it to certain family events. You may start making excuses for why you don't want to be around their family. And when you are around their family, you're if your partner doesn't at least understand because you haven't told them, eventually it's going to come out in your behavior, in your mood, in your demeanor, and at least if your partner knows, oh, he don't really fuck with this person, or he don't really fuck with that person. At least they understand the changes that you're going through. Because I don't believe that it's important. I believe it's important to tell your partner if you don't like someone's family, the person that you're with, their family. But I don't believe it's important that you have to, and I don't believe that it's important that you get along or don't get along. Just tell me what's going on. Just tell me how you feel. My your only obligation to me as my partner is to be honest with me and completely transparent with me when it comes to something that has to do with me. If there's a secret that you want to keep, if it's something that has just something to do with you and it's not nothing that will ever affect the relationship, me, our children, what have you, then that's your choice to decide if you want to tell me or not. But if it's something that could potentially bleed into the relationship, I would expect you to tell me. In my opinion, you're obligated to tell me. And then we'll take it from there. And I'll tell you straight up. I might even tell you I don't like that person too. I have family members I don't like. We all have family members that we're not exactly fond of. You know what I'm saying? With me, it's different with me. With me, blood is not necessarily thicker than water. It's not just because these people are family, automatically they're up here and everybody else is down here. I don't operate that way. I can't control the family I was born into. You see what I'm saying? I classify people as family based on the relationship I have with them. And your position or title in my life does not dictate what level you are. You know what I'm saying? The position or title you have in my life is indicative of how you should be approaching and interacting with me. And if you interact with me according to what your title or position is, then you get that different rank depending on, what I'm saying, what that treatment level is and what our interaction is like. But you don't just get a pass just because you're my father or mother or brother or sister. I don't play those games. I don't play those games at all. So if you're in a long-term relationship, a committed relationship, you have a partner, and every time, you know, there's a family function or something going on with the family, you have that one relative, that one brother or a sister or a mother or father, grandfather, whoever that you just don't like. Don't keep it to yourself. Let that partner know. I mean, you could maybe find a way to tell them that's not crazy. You know what I'm saying? But initially, and if you tell them right away, it's easier to do that. If you keep that shit to yourself and that resentment builds up over time, then when it finally does come out, because it's going to come out to your partner, then it's not going to be diplomatic. You're not going to be able to have an approach to it where you can word it with a sensitive approach. So tell them up front. I mean, just be open about it. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe they made a statement once that you didn't like and it rubbed you the wrong way, but maybe that partner could be like, oh yeah, Aunt Susie, she gets like that, like she says shit like that all the time, whatever, whatever. I've seen a lot of issues turn into potential relationship deal breakers because partners didn't say something that if they would have said it, their partner would have probably been like, yeah, I feel you. I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Just, she's got to be at the functions or he's got to be at the functions. So let's just deal with it. But I don't really fuck with that motherfucker anyway. I know that's what I would tell my partner if they said they didn't like somebody in my family. I probably don't either. But yeah, I don't agree with this one. 49 more videos, 49 more secrets it's okay to keep from your partner. I have no idea what they are. Um, so stay tuned for the next one. Let me know what y'all think about this one. To everybody passing through, I invite you to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay a while because these are the types of things that we talk about on this platform. We do it often. We do it real. We do it filter free. If you don't like what I'm saying, if you don't agree with how I'm saying it, I understand. I cannot fault you. But what I would say, what I would suggest is hit me up to have a conversation with me about it before you decide I'm an asshole, before you decide you don't like this channel, because this channel is important because we're here to become better at interacting with each other. And we can't do that if you come to the table, hear something you don't like, and get up and leave the table. So have the balls to sit at the table and have the difficult conversations, have the arguments, have the disagreements, is basically what I'm saying. I don't pretend to know everything. I just know what I know. Let me know what y'all think about this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace and love.